Well, thank you very much. I got to say, I've been here 2 years now, and when I was planning to come to Penn State, and the reason was because of the passion, because of what you see, because of what you hear, and I got to say that all my expectations about how great the university is and how great the feeling is, that special feeling, it's all surpassed. It's amazing to be a part of it, and I'm just so excited for what's coming. And I want to say, being on the Caravan is motivating for two reasons. And one, you get to be a part of this crew. You talk about what you shoot for. How about 15 Final Fours in a row for Coach Powell? How about it? Think about that. 15 in a row. So I get to sit on the Caravan and talk and ask questions about how you achieve. Where is Michelle in here? Because we got to get some drinks for these. I'm going to get them drunk and steal all their secrets on the way back. It's going to be better than any coaching conference you could ever go to. So we know what Coach O'Brien achieved on the field. Absolutely remarkable. And I'm going to talk about two things that are motivating, but what I find most spectacular of all, if you can imagine the circumstances that team was under, how to maintain an attitude and leadership in a very positive way. And not only the team, the whole program, your staff, the community, everybody, is the work ethic that it takes to do that. It takes a lot of intelligence and it takes great leadership. But I tell you, the work ethic that it takes to do that is phenomenal. And so it's absolutely remarkable that was done. And it also benefits all of us. That attitude that you see on the football field, those guys having such a great time and overcoming whatever was said, overcoming, and that's what I like about the attitude. I don't think Coach O'Brien, he cares about that. He cares about what he has and where he's going. And the great thing about it is, along with Dr. Joyner, I think Coach O'Brien deserves so much credit for bringing that attitude to our entire university. And we certainly feel it with the coaches in our coaches' meetings. We feel it across the athletic department. So I can imagine, Coach Patrick, you were talking about the freshmen coming in. And I imagine when you went to visit Penn State, you stepped on campus, you had other schools in mind possibly, but when you stepped on Penn State, it felt special. And you felt that you were some bigger, it was something that was special great, not special quaint. Special meaning better, special meaning great. And to be a part of something and to participate in something great is a tremendous feeling. And that's how when you go, I don't just go to a football game or go to a volleyball game. Like that's my football team. Like that's my quarterback. And I feel that. And by the way, you want to help the volleyball program, you want to help the hockey program, fill Beaver Stadium. That's what we can do to help all of us. So the attitude that Coach O'Brien has brought to the entire athletic department is motivating for all of us. And the second part about this Caravan is I get to meet people like you and groups like this. And let me tell you, you talk about the special, the greatness of Penn State. The truth is, number one reason, the passion, the special, you are what make Penn State great. That's the honest truth. And I can tell you, as far as our program is concerned, Ken alluded to it, we were able to come up, we weren't supposed to beat anybody this year. We weren't supposed to beat any Division I teams, let alone Big Ten teams. And the reason I think it was even possible is that everywhere we went, we had phenomenal support. And Penn State support, not just in numbers, but in participation and yelling. It was loud, it was awesome. So we started out, we went to Wilkes-Barre, we spread around the state. And there was Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. We didn't have a clue what was going to happen. We showed up, there was 5,000 Penn Staters cheering us on, and we won our first Division I game in overtime. And it was phenomenal. And then we got to come to console. And so the console people said, here they come. They didn't know what was going to happen. They were only going to open up the lower bowl. So they were telling everybody the game was sold out because it sold out. And so many Penn Staters went to try to get in on the day of the game that they opened up an area of the upper bowl and got an extra 3,000. There was 11,600 fans there to watch us beat Ohio State, which we weren't supposed to do. There's no way that was possible this year. No way that was possible without the tremendous support. So we went across the state and we played in Wells Fargo Center. We got to play Vermont. And Ken alluded to that as well. We had over 19,500 fans. The majority of them wearing blue and white to come watch us beat Vermont. And I tell you what, you think you want to see how great Penn State is. Our guys going out there, we weren't supposed to win any games, to come in that and see the blue and white, to hear the We Are. I tell you what, these guys were unbelievable. So it continued on. We got to play 2 Big Ten opponents at Michigan. We went to Michigan State and we played on the Big Ten Network for the first time and we beat them. And there's blue and white flying. And then we went to Wisconsin. We have 6 seniors, 5 of them right from Pennsylvania, that came to Penn State to play club hockey, that found themselves playing in the Kohl Center on the Big Ten Network in overtime against Wisconsin. And we beat them too. And we saw the blue and white flying. I bring this up to say thank you. There is no way that would happen without the great special feeling that Penn Staters bring. That's the honest truth. Thank you for coming to alumni functions. Thank you for coming to Beaver Stadium. Thank you for coming to all our athletic events. And if you can't make it, I know there's many of you that support our programs financially, and it means so much. It really is what makes Penn State great. So thank you so much for that. I want to tell you quickly, we have a couple of very special players right from this area. The first one, Dan is out there somewhere. I'm not allowed to say this guy's name, Matt Scoff, but he said, if you're going to talk about Matt Scoff, it's got to be the Rocks. Don't talk about anything else, talk about the Rocks. So Matt Scoff from the Rocks, right here in Pittsburgh, is our freshman goaltender, and I talk about the wins. He's the guy that was in net as a freshman, beating Vermont, beating Michigan State, beating Ohio State, beating Wisconsin, and he's phenomenal. So he's a freshman. We've got him coming back. And one other gentleman that played his youth hockey in Pittsburgh, and I've been asked this out here. I want to make it very clear. We want the very best hockey players from Pittsburgh. We want to come to Penn State every time. And we have, our captain is a young man named Tommy Olchek, who's, you might remember, So Tommy is a phenomenal person. He's a 4.0 student. He is a great representative. He's a great hockey player who's got a great work ethic. His dad played for Pittsburgh, the Penguins. He coached the Penguins. Now you might watch him. Timmy's doing color commentating as well with NBC. So he's another great Pittsburgh player that we have on our team. So you know great hockey players from this area. You make sure you let them know that Penn State wants them. I would like to tell you real quick, this was our inaugural year. We were an independent in Division I hockey. Next year the Big Ten comes. So these are the monsters of college hockey, and we get to play them. So the schedule is out. You can look online to see when we play Wisconsin and Minnesota and Michigan State and Ohio State. The line goes on. So if you do make it down, I want to show you a little bit of the seats that you might get. So Mike, do you mind rolling this tape? So Mr. Pagula wanted a few things in his arena. He wanted to make sure that it was right in the middle of campus, so that it's great for our student athletes, but more importantly, easy for a student body to get to make it the rockingest arena in college hockey. So it is right in the middle of campus. You can see across the street is Beaver Stadium, Bryce Jordan Center, and Mount Nittany in the background. As you turn right through the front, that's University Ave. You can see the front of it is all glass, so that those views of Beaver Stadium and Bryce Jordan and Mount Nittany are right, everybody can see them. So as you come into the lobby, you're going to see, obviously there's going to be a tribute to the Pagula family, which I think they deserve. And then you walk up and you see in the far end the student section. Right now you're looking at the glass. I think you're going to get a different view as it turns around. The student section is as steep as code will allow. So as I believe that Ken mentioned, you're going to see, I mean, the students are going to be right on top of the goaltender, making them feel very welcome. You can see some of the amenities. We have a weight room right across the locker room. We have great athletic training facilities for the student athlete. We have a lounge that's going to be for them just to hang out. We also have a study area. We also have a great shooting gallery. So this is our locker room. It's going to be first class for these student athletes, and to play in this building is very special. To play in this building with the great student body and alumni that come and support us is something phenomenal. It is going to be the best building to watch a game. That's the student section right now. You can't stand up there and fall down because you will fall on the ice. It's that steep. So it's going to be phenomenal. Tickets, I'm supposed to tell you, coming May 24th is when, up to the day where you can get priority seating. I've been asked some of those questions, so please, if you can ask some of the people in the back about tickets or call in, they'll let you know. It is going to be a phenomenal place to watch a hockey game. It's going to be a phenomenal place, in addition to Beaver Stadium and Rec Hall and Bryce Jordan Center, to cheer on Penn State athletics and to show how much this university means. I want to leave you again. I want to thank you so much. Your support is the greatest thing about Penn State. It's what motivates the student athletes, the coaches, the staff, everybody to do what they do. Thank you so very much.